Welcome, good nobles, ladies fair. Welcome to this night's affair. Music, laughter, wassail for all. Welcome to our banquet hall. The king is coming, let's do proceed. So enter now with all good speed.
Welcome, good lords and ladies fair. Welcome to this night's affair.
Jester?
The hall is warm, the meat is plenty, the year is 1520.
Jester!
There's music here to calm what ails, and a bard to tell us magical tales. There's
Jester!
What is it?
Jester, there's a bit of a problem.
Can it wait? I'm welcoming the guests.
No, it can't wait!
Excuse me a moment. What is so important?
The bard is indisposed.
So, he doesn't come before the court for a long time yet.
Well, he's very ill. Here, he sent you a message.
So it says...
Need help?
Yeah.
It says, Jester, what on earth was in that pie you shared with me?
I gave him some of my prune and jalapeno pie. What?
I am very allergic to jalapenos. My lips are the size of sausages.
Oh, the king is not going to like this.
The king is going to be furious. We have some very special guests tonight, and I will be unable to tell any stories.
What does he mean, no stories? The king always has stories at his feasts.
The king always has stories at his feast, and since you are to blame for this disaster, you must take my place reading the story.
What? I can't do that. I juggle, I tell jokes, and I banter, but I don't read so good.
Well, Jester, you don't read well. But anything is better than your juggling, joking, or bantering. Good luck.
That's it? Good luck? I can't do this.
But you have to, Jester, seeing that this is all your fault.
My fault?
Haven't you ever heard of apple pie, or maybe cherry pie, or even boysenberry? You have to fix this.
Any ideas?
Well, think of a fairy tale. How about, Goldilocks and the Three Bears?
I'm scared of bears.
The Three Little Pigs?
I'm scared of pigs.
The Magic Puppy!
The puppies make me very uneasy.
Is there any animal you aren't afraid of?
Elephants!
Elephants?
They're so cute.
Great! I'll get the bard's book. You just pretend to read a story about your big ears and just improvise as you go along.
Think it will work?
It will have to work. Besides, you're quick on your feet. Wait, where are you going?
Using my quick feet?
What? The king approaches. Ready the meal and heat the wassail. Bring forth your meat and your finest ale. Brawl the clarion singers appear. The king and his court are drawing near.
Tanzen und springen, singen und klingen, fa-la-la-la, fa-la-la-la, fa-la. Tanzen und springen, singen und klingen, fa-la-la-la, fa-la-la-la, fa-la. Lautend und geigen, so laut ich schweigen, zu musizieren und jubilieren, stellt mir an mein Sinn. Fa-la-la-la, fa-la-la-la, fa-la.
wassail in mulberry bowls, with cardamom, cinnamon, ginger, and cloves.
And here, good king, I drink hail to thee, and to thee a very good health of the apple tree.
To all our good guests who have entered this hall, we bid thee welcome to one and all.
So fill your cups with joy and cheer, and pray we have apples for wassail next year.
Wassail!
Wassail!
Wassail! Wassail!
Wassail, wassail all over the town. Our toast it is white and our ale it is brown. Our bowl it is made of the white maple tree. With the wassailing bowl we'll drink unto thee. So here is to sherry and to his right cheek. Pray God send our master a good piece of beef. A good piece of beef that may we all see. With the wassailing bowl we'll drink unto thee. And here is to Darby and to his right eye. May God send our master a good Christmas pie. A good Christmas pie that may we all see. With the wassailing bowl we'll drink unto thee.
And here is to Philip Hill and to her left ear. Pray God send our master a happy new year. A happy new year, as he did see. With the wassailing bowl we'll drink unto thee.
Come, butler, come fill us a bowl of the best. Then we hope that your soul in heaven may rest. But if you do draw us a bowl of the small, then down shall go, but no bowl and all. Then here's to the maid in the lily white smock, who tripped to the door and slipped at the lock. Who tripped to the door and pulled back the pin, for to let these jolly wassailers in.
Guests here who honor us most, raise your cup for the wassail toast!
Lords of the realm and ladies fair, welcome to the great hall of the castle. The Wabash, hear my toast and hear it well. To all of you I say wassail. Drink hail!
Drink hail!
Drink hail!
Hail!
And may the evening's joy impart a reason for a merry heart.
Je le fais jamais illusion que j'étais depuis 3 jours. J'ai dansé toute la maison, ensemble de fifres et tambours. À mon ami, que j'étais raison, que j'étais raison. Que j'étais raison, que j'étais raison. De danser ainsi toussé. Que j'étais raison, que j'étais raison.
Ah, good jester, give us some mirth, tell us a joke.
As you wish. Knock knock.
Who's there?
The owl goes.
The owl goes who?
You see, the owl really does go.
We get the joke, Jester. It's not funny. Well, at least the bard will be here with a story.
About that, there's been a change of plans.
What? The bard is not coming?
Well, apparently he has food allergies. Not that anyone knew.
Did someone feed him jalapenos? I'd better not find out who.
I'm sure whoever did that had no idea. This is all one big unfortunate incident.
Jester, you didn't.
I didn't know. Can we just scrub this story for tonight?
The jester has created quite the mess.
Not to worry, my king. I, your faithful jester, have volunteered to take his place. I've got the Bard's book. Better me than no one, right?
I have a feeling we'll need your services later to help the jester clean up his act.
Your vote of confidence is overwhelming. Let me just get the Bard's big book of fairy tales.
The boar's head in hand bear I, bedecked with bays and rosemary, and I pray you, my masters, be merry, cotesti sin convivio. Caput apri defero, redens laudes Domino. The boar's head, as I understand, is the rarest dish in all this land, which does bedecked with a gay garland, let us servire cantico. Caput apri defero, redens laudes Domino. Our steward hath provided this in honor of the King of Bliss, which on this day to be served is in regenintiatrio. Caput apri defero, redens laudes Domino.
That was a wonderful meal. Now, where is our jester who will be trying his hand at storytelling?
I'm here, my king. How does the Bard lug this thing around? Let's see. This looks like a good story. Once upon a time in a galaxy far, far away. Page? What is it?
The wrong page.
But you're the only page we've got.
No! That's the wrong page!
Don't worry, sire. Just close your eyes and imagine what's happening as I read. Once upon a time, in a cottage far, far away, lived a girl named...
Cinderella!
Excuse me, but that was my line.
Who are you?
I'm the jester.
The jester? Where's the bard? Am I on some kind of reality show? Extreme Makeover? Cottage edition?
No, this is a fairy tale.
Fairy tale? Am I in the middle of a campaign promise?
Not that kind of fairy tale. In this fairy tale, a young woman finds her true love and lives happily ever after.
That's a fairy tale, all right?
If I could continue...
Be my guest.
Once upon a time, in a cottage far, far away, there was a young woman named Cinderella. She lived with her vicious stepmother and two dim stepsisters.
Hey!
She lived with her dim stepmother and two vicious stepsisters?
Hey!
She lived with some women who were nasty and brainless?
Hey!
Hey!
Are we not beautiful?
Sure, in a liposuction and Botox kind of way.
And are we not dressed to kill?
Sure, in a first and second degree murder kind of way.
Are we not people worthy? You know, the magazine.
Sure, you'd fit right in, glossy and two-dimensional.
How about Cinderella lived with her beautiful stepmother?
Her gorgeous stepsister.
And her gorgeous other stepsister.
But that's not...
How about Cinderella lived with her attractive and generous stepfamily who were charged, but not convicted, with the brutal assault of a reality show host?
But I'm the jester?
Whatever.
A pillow?
It's real lumpy.
As I was saying, Cinderella lived with her very stunning stepfamily, real knockouts.
That's enough. Be quiet now.
Yes, ma'am.
Cinderella! Where is that no-good layabout?
She's probably off in the woods again. Do you know? I caught her talking to squirrels the other day. From now on, let me pick the mushrooms.
Just then, the spectacularly beautiful Cinderella...
Just plain Cinderella will do.
What's up with those ears? I've never seen anything like them.
I have, at the zoo.
That's why we call her Cinderelephant.
That's why we don't need to buy a sailboat. We just have Cinderelephant stand in the rowboat. Her ears catch the wind. Oh.
That's why we don't have cable. Those 2 satellite dishes on the side of Cinderelephant's head pick up 573 stations.
Bookmarks! She has dog ears!
Go tie your ears back, Cinderella. You need to scrub the breakfast dishes.
Right.
Cinderella, the breakfast dishes?
Yes, evil stepmother.
And I told you to stop calling me that.
Yes, wicked custodial parent.
Cinderella, mop the floors, change the linen, wash the dishes, pound the laundry on a rock by the river, and finish that addition to the cottage. We'll see about washing out your mouth.
Yes, nasty, vicious, wretched.
Do you want to end up like that reality show host?
A pillow?
It will put such a crick in your neck!
Oh, I will be more polite, ma'am.
Very good. The housework. Hop to it. Come, daughters, let us go to the dressmaker's shop. Your gowns should be done.
But what about my gown, wickedly beautiful stepmother?
You a gown? Why, that would be like putting lipstick on a pig.
Or rouge on a warthog.
Or eyeshadow on a peacock. A peacock is a bird! That's not wear eyeshadow!
Besides, you've got too much work to catch up on here in the cottage.
But the ball is tonight. The prince will be there.
Do you think that you are going to the ball? What a ridiculous idea. You would be like a bull in a china shop.
Or a water buffalo in a precious moments factory.
Or a hippopotamus in a movie set. An actor's ego is so fragile.
No, there is no place for Cinderelephant at the ball. But you will have plenty to do here by the time we get back, besides the new addition to the cottage. I expect all of our taxes to be completed. And I'm not talking 1040A either. I want all of my deductions. That includes Schedules A through EIC, Form 1099 LTC, and Form 837 TNT. You'll find all the receipts for my wedding planner business in Stupina's pillow.
I told you it was lumpy.
Come, my daughters, to the ball. Goodbye, Cinderelephant.
Goodbye, Dumbo.
Comstock. Oh, she's got big ears.
Faul canzone senza ottenere, faul canzone senza ottenere, se non ramasti la mia grazia breve, falla d'un tono che invita a dormire, dolcemente, dolcemente facendola finire. Falla d'un tuono che invita a dormire, dolcemente, dolcemente facendola finire. Per entro non vi spargere durezze, per entro non vi spargere durezze, che le mie orecchie non vi sono d'un tuono ch'invita a dormire, dolcemente, dolcemente facendola finire. Falla d'un tuono ch'invita a dormire, dolcemente, dolcemente facendola finire.
Are you and Stupina related, Jester?
I cannot believe how poorly they treat Cinderella, like a common drudge.
It's crude and heartless like she's a nameless slob.
Cruel and heartless, indeed.
If I may continue the story. And so, the cruel step-family left Cinderella Phant in the cottage in loneliness and despair.
Great! They're finally gone.
I said in loneliness and despair.
No time for that. Now is my opportunity to call my woodland friends to the cottage. They'll make me a gown for the ball.
Cinderella Phant sang out to her woodland friends.
Fuzzy, wuzzy, woodland critters, make me a gown so I'm not bitter. Fuzzy, wuzzy, little chum, so without opposable thumb.
Crash!
Oh, look! A brick with a note attached.
Oh, just give that to me. It says, we refuse to work in sweatshop conditions. Until our demands are met, we refuse to make any more ball gowns or Nike shoes. We want better working conditions, higher wages, and health benefits. The rabbits especially demand orthodontic care. Signed, Woodland Animals Garment Makers Union.
Rats, union animal thugs. I guess I'll just have to call on my fairy godmother. Twinkle, twinkle, fairy godmother.
And stop singing. You're hitting notes only animals can hear, and it hurts.
Fine. I guess I'll just have to call on my fairy godmother the old-fashioned way. You, go page my fairy godmother.
Paging fairy godmother. Paging fairy godmother.
Looking for me?
You're the fairy godmother?
Yeah, you got a problem with that?
Oh, no problems at all. You look very fairy godmother-ish.
You better believe it. What do you want?
Oh, well, this lady would like to speak to you.
Sure. I got nothing better going. What?
A tip?
I've got a tip for you. Don't wear concrete flippers when you go swimming with the fishes.
Good tip.
You paged?
I don't think so. I'm looking for my fairy godmother.
You looking at her?
That's your fairy godmother?
Jester, are you certain you're reading the story correctly?
Yes. In the book, it says that the fairy godmother is a pencil.
You may continue.
Godmother says.
You paged me?
Cinderella says.
I don't think so. I'm looking for my fairy godmother.
Godmother says.
You're looking at her.
Cinderella says.
You are my fairy godmother?
Godmother is tired of Jester's interruptions, she says threateningly with her bat.
I'm quiet now.
Yeah, I'm your fairy godmother. You got a problem with that?
No, it's just that you're not at all what I expected. I mean, why are you wearing a suit instead of fairy wings?
The suit is more fly.
And why do you have a 357 Magnum instead of fairy dust?
The Magnum's easier to dust people with.
And why do you have a baseball bat instead of a magic wand?
The baseball bat makes all my wishes come true.
Oh,
Look, what do you want? I got things to do, kid.
I need a gown for the ball.
You called me all this way for a gown?
Well, I would have made it myself, but my woodland friends...
Don't tell me. The Woodland Animals Garment Makers Union? Yeah, say no more. I've had a problem with them myself. One gown coming right up.
You whistled?
Yeah, go to my rooms and bring me the garment bag I've got hanging.
I'm a page, not an errand boy.
I'd really wish you'd reconsider.
One garment bag, coming right up.
Right. How did you get into the fairy godmother business anyway?
Oh, it all started when my family needed someone to persuade our clients to pay us the money they owed us. The position was open, so I applied.
What position was that?
Tooth fairy.
Tooth fairy! How cute! You snuck into little kids' bedrooms and took their teeth from beneath their pillows.
Close. I snuck into the homes of the goons who owed us money and took their teeth from their gums.
Oh.
Here you are.
Yes?
A tip.
How about a foul tip?
No, thank you. I do this for the joy of serving my fellow persons.
Thank you, fairy godmother. But this is a suit.
Not just any suit. It's Italian. And it comes with matching shoulder holsters.
But I was expecting something a little more feminine.
It comes with a hot pink 22 caliber Beretta. You don't get any more feminine than that.
But these aren't glass slippers, they're wingtip shoes.
Not just any wingtip shoes. The orthopedic. And they come with support hoses. You'll be dancing all night. Now, if there's nothing else that you need from me...
Actually, that's not all.
Excuse me?
I need a way to get there.
Look, I ain't footing no bill for no cab.
I was thinking limo.
I was thinking stretch.
Yeah, a stretch limo.
Not happening. Tell you what I will do. I'll turn any piece of food that you've got lying around into the carriage. For instance, take this piece of cheese. I just say the magic words, presto, changeo, or I break your leg up. Why not?
It's Limburger cheese.
Oh, and that means your ride's gonna...
stink.
Why are there tooth marks in the wheel?
Well, it smelled like Limburger. I couldn't help myself.
It still smells like Limburger.
Be that as it may, you've got your ride now. If there's nothing else...
Actually, I need a driver.
A driver?
I can't pull myself in a wagon.
How about him?
What the... No, I'm a page. I'm not a Limburger wagon-pulling person.
If you don't like pulling wagons, how about pushing some daisies?
Don't bother with him, fairy godmother.
Why not?
Just look at his arms.
Hey!
A man.
Hey!
Fair enough. Looks like you're not needed here, but stay close. Maybe later we'll have some other jobs you can do.
Still need a driver.
Right. Tell you what, give me something else to transform.
How about a mouse?
That works. Presto, changeo, I break your face-o.
Did you have to throw the mouse?
Yes, I did.
See, you broke his legs.
No, I didn't. He landed on his feet. What? How did you catch that mouse anyways?
Mousetrap.
Well, there you go.
No, it was a humane glue trap.
Excuse me?
What's the matter? Have you ever heard of a glue trap?
No, I'm not familiar with the word humane. What's wrong with him then?
He must still have glue on his feet.
Rub it off. Alright, now if there's nothing else that you need...
Actually...
Hey, listen. You get 3 wishes, just like you get 3 strikes. You're out, Cinderella. Oh, and one more thing.
Yeah?
Be home by midnight?
Is that when your magic spell wears out?
No. That's when I need my pink Berettas back. For some jobs, you just need a girly gun.
The silver swan who liveth had no known death approached, nor sought her silent throat, leading her prayers like
Alrighty, Mouse, let's get a move on.
Hey, I got a name, you know. It's not just Mouse.
What is it? Mickey? Mighty? Pinky?
Pinky?
Well, you're definitely not the brain.
My name is Basil.
Right. Mind if I call you Basil? What about Herb?
Yes.
So, Herb, let's get a move on.
Whoa! This working!
Carriage!
So, it smells terrific. Do you by chance have a cheese air freshener in the rearview mirror?
No rear view mirror, the carriage just smells that way, which is why I'll wait to change till the castle. Come, Herb.
Basil!
Off to the castle!
How much do you weigh?
Why would you ask such a question?
I don't know if I can pull you.
What are you, a man or a mouse?
Hey, you look pretty heavy.
Well, you're definitely a rat. Now you better grab that handle before I grab some rat poison.
Whoa! Whatever happened to humane?
Blame it on my fairy godmother. To the castle!
And with a rousing tally-ho, that was awfully squeaky.
What did you expect?
Right, you're a mouse.
Wrong! I'm a teenager. I'm going through puberty.
And the teenager mouse carted Cinderella Phant to the castle with a squeaking
Come, sit up, Jack Ho, fill some tobacco, bring the wine and some fire. It's very quick, they say, do not say shall be before I drink them good today. Fill the pipe once more, my brains and strength, more it is heady, I am giddy. My head is back, in its joints and its strong, its spirit well purged and made clean. I swear that this tobacco, it's perfect Trinidad. By the very, very mass, never was better gauge than is here. By the head from the body, it's very, very good, 'tis very good. Then those that do come down it, oh such as not contaminated, never was so wise to know good tobacco to be said. Let them go, pluck and crow, and not know as I do. The sweet of Trinidad.
Jester, is that the story from the Bard's book? I don't remember it that way.
Well, you know me, milady, I like to improvise things. Do you like the improvements?
I'm not sure I'd call them improvements, but the story is interesting. We'll hear the rest after dessert. Do continue with your rather embellished story. Let's see how your version ends.
As you wish, my king. Cinder Elephant entered the castle changed and ready for the ball.
What is the matter with you?
I can't catch my breath. You were quite the load.
Hey, don't blame me. Blame your diet. Too much dairy. Basil! Basil! Oh no, help! Help! Does anyone know mouse-to-mouse resuscitation?
I do.
What's that?
A computer mouse? Mouse-to-mouse resuscitation?
No. What's a computer?
Really? It's only the wave of the future. It appears your mouse has a bug.
A flea or a tick?
No, a computer virus. A fatal error? His firewall's been breached? His config sys has been compromised?
You're a geek, aren't you?
And proud of it. Now stand back while I reboot. Clear!
Herb, you're fine. Why don't you go back to the carriage and nibble on the wheel? That should perk you up.
I'll do that.
And the mouse made his way back to the wagon.
Was that bit of narration really necessary?
Just making sure I have enough lines.
That was incredible. Where did you learn to do that? Medical school? MIT?
MacGyver.
Wow, you really are a geek. At least you didn't say.
And Star Wars, the animated series. Anakin used an R2-D2, pre-Darth Vader. R2 nearly died. I'm not ashamed to say that I cried.
Of course. My name's Cinderella.
Cinderella? That's sort of a girly name, isn't it?
I'm sort of a girly girl.
You're a girl?
I've got a girly gun to prove it.
No offense. It's just that you're wearing a suit.
Lots of women wear suits, like Joan of Arc.
That was a suit of armor, but yeah, whatever works for you. My name is Prince Frank.
You're a prince? I've never heard of you.
Have you ever heard of Prince Charming? He's my brother.
Prince Charming is a dreamboat. The ball tonight
is for him, so he can find a beautiful bride and inherit the kingdom and have unlimited power and create a dynasty that will rule with an iron fist for generations to come.
Little sibling rivalry?
He's the oldest and gets everything. My parents are going to ship me off to the monastery, vows of poverty and celibacy. I can't wait.
Well, as a geek, you already have the celibacy thing going for you.
Thanks for that.
A little reality check now and then never hurts anyone.
So why are you here at the castle?
I'm going to win the heart of Prince Charming!
About that reality check.
Hey!
You do have a decent face, but you're dressed like a mobster. You look pretty bourgeoisie too. My brother is way out of your league.
Don't sugarcoat it. Tell me what you really think.
Well, I am Prince Frank.
I guess the name Prince Jerk was already taken?
My cousin.
Right. I just have to marry Prince Charming.
Are you desperately in love with him?
Never met him.
Then why do you want to marry him?
I will finally get even with my two cruel stepsisters, Snootina and Stupina.
Ah, revenge. There's a solid foundation for a marriage.
Don't get smart with me.
Geek, remember?
Now don't go ruining my chances by talking to your brother.
Oh, no. I believe that my brother should experience all that is with you without any prior warning whatsoever.
Thank you.
Don't thank me. I just don't like my brother. Good hunting.
Thanks, and good whatever it is poor celibate geeks do.
Star Trek conventions mostly. The odd Renaissance fair?
Good luck with that. I'll see you later.
Stava sil mio bel sol, stava sil mio bel sol, assiso, che padre non trova, e un'altra prova. Sciò del biondo grido del paradiso si specchiava nel viso del mio sole, ed in che specchio si rivede sì bello, cambio sole pareva, desce il sole, ed al sole il mio sole si rivede sì bello, cambio sole pareva, cambio sole pareva, desce il sole, ed al sole il mio sole.
Cinderella made her way to the ball.
Why do you insist on stating the obvious?
It's in my job description.
Is you're a sports broadcaster?
I wish. I'd love to work only Monday nights.
Right. Well, I'm off to the ball.
The ball was crowded with dancers.
Crowded? Only 3 people?
Well, 2 is a party and 3 is...
Crowd.
I'm glad you're finally beginning to catch on to the obvious. Just then, Prince Charming made his grand entrance.
That's Prince Frank.
Drat! This is the wrong page. Where's the page? Hey! I've got the wrong page.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll just leave.
No, wait! I've got the wrong page in the storybook.
Prince Charming bent over Snow White to give her the kiss of hay.
There you are.
Prince Charming bent over Sleeping Beauty to give her the kiss of hay. Prince Charming climbed Rapunzel's hair, then bent over Rapunzel to give her the kiss of hay. That Prince Charming sure gets around.
My brother is charming, not steadfast. Who are those 2 hot babes over there?
Where?
Those 2.
Those are my 2 cruel stepsisters.
So you can introduce me.
Trust me, those 2, not your type.
And you know my type.
You may be obnoxious, but you are interested in more than just a shallow mud puddle.
Nice metaphor.
Thanks. Besides, those 2 make Ewoks look like intellectual giants.
Wow, that was really geeky.
Well, when in Rome.
I'm gonna try my chance with them anyway.
But they are shallow and dim.
And you are still going after my brother?
Yes?
Then I'm going to be Roman too.
Bad metaphor.
Good pun, though. Now stand back while I light up the princely charm.
AAA battery should handle that one.
Hello, ladies. Let me introduce myself. I'm the prince.
You're the prince.
Oh, Prince, I'm so happy to meet you. My name is Nutina.
And your sister's name?
Is unimportant.
No, it's not. It's Stepina.
I noticed that you don't have a partner at the dance.
That's right. So if you are available, I propose that...
I accept. I'll find a priest.
A priest?
A priest, a justice of the peace, a captain of a ship we're getting hitched.
But...
You proposed. My sister heard it. It's legally binding.
I do feel the binding.
Oh, that's Prince Charming. I mean, just then Prince Charming made his grand entrance.
That's Prince Charming. Who are you?
Prince Frank.
Second born?
Yes.
Monastery?
Yes.
Celibacy?
It's looking that way.
See ya.
Prince Charming, I see you are a man of discernment.
Yes, I am.
You are not fooled by outward appearances.
No, I'm not.
You saw the maiden within this manly suit.
Yes, You're a woman?
Well, yeah, didn't you know?
I thought you were mafia. I was showing respect.
Oh, you've met my fairy godmother.
Fairy godmother. I've always called it a godfather.
It is hard to tell sometimes.
So she's your godmother?
Yes.
She's got a lot of power, important connections.
I guess so.
I mean, she's a kingmaker and not just around here.
You say so.
And she likes you?
She grants my every wish.
Right. You will marry me.
Excuse me.
It's the perfect political marriage. I'll consolidate power within my kingdom, and your connections will allow me to expand my power beyond our borders.
Are you sure that's a solid foundation for a marriage?
What, you think marriage is built upon love and romance?
No. Revenge.
Then it's agreed. Our marriage will be cold and sterile, but tranquil.
I recognize that voice. It's Cinderelephant.
Ooh. Your ears are ginormous.
That's why we call her Cinderelephant.
That's why we call her Lady Basset Hound.
We also call her Princess Leia. You know, when she had those massive cinnamon buns on the side of her head?
I got that one.
You'll still marry me, right?
Sorry, no. I can't have my heirs looking like Dumbo.
My daughters are available, Your Highness.
I'm sure they are. Let me see their ears. It's obvious they've both had ear reduction surgery. They won't do it all.
Blame it on their father, Prince Charles.
Of course, Charles, great guy. Well then, I'll continue my search at other balls. Ta!
Tell me how thy labor doth, and thou shalt
charming fish in the sea.
I haven't found many fish to be charming. Well, there was that one eel. Oh, when he touched me, it was electric.
Oh, there goes my shot at revenge.
It's not a good foundation anyway.
What are you looking at?
Your ears. That Princess Leia comment got me thinking.
You just stop thinking, buddy.
Your ears also got me thinking about elves and Vulcans. You're sort of a Star Trek convention and Renaissance fair all rolled into one.
I hate to interrupt your little trip down nerdy lane, but I've got to get home by midnight.
Can I give you a lift?
I was sent to try anything funny.
Oh, just a mind meld, maybe.
Is this how you charm all the women?
I'm not charming, but I am steadfast, and what I am sensing is that there's more to you than meets the eye.
Really? Do tell.
Oh, and they all lived happily ever after.
That's it?
Yep.
What about the glass slipper?
Since the fairy godmother had problems with the Wooden Animals Garment Makers Union, she outsourced them to someone else. Nobody wants to risk trying them on.
Did Prince Frank marry Cinder Elephant?
It doesn't say, but it is interesting that all British royalty has suspiciously big ears.
Excuse me?
Well, what I meant to say was, could I just scrap that last comment?
That tale was terrible, Jester.
I thought it was wonderful.
Scrub, what are you doing talking? I didn't order you to talk.
But the story moved me so. I just had to say something.
But it was totally unbelievable. I mean, it's not realistic that a servant would marry a prince.
Sometimes fairy tales do come true, Your Majesty.
What did she mean by that?
Sire, your son, the prince, would like to speak to you tonight.
He does? Why?
We'll talk later. Jester, now might be a good time to end this.
Yes, my queen. And now, good friends, my fairy tale's ended. We pray no offense, and its sorrows are mended. But if this tale has given you joys, then make your hands merry with the noise.
Apuestan listos por atacar sobreano.
Dice que son hermanos, y Pascua dice que es Dios.
Dice que son hermanos, y Pascua dice que es Dios.
Apuestan listos por atacar sobreano.
Cantando, Pascua por su Dios le adora. A un tercero da la mano para que los cielos dos.
Dice que son hermanos, y Pascua dice que es Dios.